It's time for some real education. C.S. Lewis's The Abolition of Man appeared in 1943 and is subtitled Reflections on Education with special reference to the teachings of English in the upper forms of schools. The book is a defense of objective value and natural law and a warning about the consequences of doing away with those things. The book was first delivered as a series of 3 evening lectures at King's College, Newcastle, part of the University of Durham, as the Riddle Memorial Lectures on February 24th to 26th, 1943.
And C.S. Lewis, 78 years ago, C.S. Lewis, in the middle of World War II, took time out to write a short little book called The Abolition of Man. I very much, if you're watching the Dr. Duke Show, which is primarily an educational show, I really urge you to get your hands on this book. It's short, it's easy to read, it is absolutely brilliant. And in The Abolition of Man, he talks about ultimately the abolition of education, what was coming down the road, what was going to happen by watching the way that teachers were commandeering in 1943, commandeering English classrooms and the teaching of English language and literature for indoctrinative purposes. He knew it was coming. In the Screwtape Letters written about the same time, he makes an exact similar prophetic statement about how Western schools are going to be co-opted by ideology. I got just one sentence for you. One sentence. Quote, "We laugh at honor and are shocked to find traitors in our midst." We laugh at honor, we snigger at the flag, we giggle at the Pledge of Allegiance, we yawn, we mock, we sarcastically point our finger at the traditions and the occasions of American history and culture. Everything's a big joke. Nothing can be taken seriously. We've deconstructed bravery and patriotism and love of country into jingoism and racism and bigotry. We take everything that's good and mock it, everything that's honorable and dishonor it. We take everything that stands for something or that something that people died for in this country, and we turn it into a parlor joke. And then we wonder seriously why there are people who want to destroy us inside the system, not outside of it. Why there are people who want to destroy it. When you take every virtue that Western culture was founded upon and you turn it into a joke, why are you surprised you've got intellectual suicide bombers everywhere, willing to lob bombs, censor, remove freedom from people, and yes, possibly, even on occasion, storm Capitol Hill when our betters don't do what they say they're going to do, or can't even be bothered to look out for something as important as free and uncheatable elections. When you ignore those sorts of things, when you turn something like the vote, the honor and the responsibility of voting in this country, you turn it into a hack exercise in manipulation, when all of a sudden at the 23rd hour, you're allowing anybody to mail anything in and you're counting it as a ballot. Maybe that's why people lose it a little bit. And maybe that's why what brings out the treason in people. Everything that is honorable is mocked. And then we wonder, we're shocked to find traitors in our midst.